Meditation to relax, release the inbuilt inhibitions, the accumulated impressions, and leading to freedom, inner peace, and happiness. Be comfortable. Be comfortable means take your mind to the neck joint, shoulder blades. Yes, your mind. The moment I name the part of the body, your mind becomes aware. For example, the neck joint, shoulder blades, elbows, wrist. So when you are aware, it is in the field of awareness you check. You are comfortable. The mind tells no. Then you realign, readjust the body and the joints, and that makes you comfortable. Then be carefree, free from all the cares of the mind. How we become carefree, what we need to do. The best part is that we need to do nothing, but yes, we are aware of what? Not only of the physical, that is now comfortable, and we are also aware of the stillness in the body, but we look at the feeling, the thoughts, the sensations that passes in the mind. So whatever is the most comfortable position, you are already there in the body, and then the mind looks at the mind. The mind that is awareness looks at the mind that is thought, feeling, sensation. Thought comes and goes, let it come and go. You watch them as if the traffic is moving on the road, staring across. Your awareness, you are awareness, and you are the thoughts. There is third thing that watches. That here are the thoughts, let them come and go. That is the key point of being carefree. I'm trying to explain, make it easy for you to understand and practice, and then be casual. Drop the very intent of the mind that says, no, I have to make an effort, I have to be extremely conscious in doing this practice of meditation. No. You are casual, you are natural, you are free, you are simply natural. In a perfect natural state, the practice has a tremendous result. You are comfortable, you are carefree, you are casual. Please note and understand that this preparatory step, if it is done 100% correctly, can take you to a very deeper state of meditation. Why? The thought, the mind, does not return outside in the body on the thought, feeling, and the sensation. It continues to move within. Now, energy. If thought has no energy, it cannot work on our personality, attitude, behavior, feeling, and the sensation. Even if I say a tiger is here, no. But in the woods, if you say, oh, here is a tiger, we move into fear. Look at the thought. It needs an energy. But what happened, accumulated past has a tremendous energy with the thought. They return back. They create problem in our life. So let us release that energy from the unconsciousness, from the subconsciousness, from the habitual, instinctual, accumulated impressions of the thought, feeling, and the sensations. So what we do? Simple, look deep inside the heart, in the space. One thing, and then start breathing long and fast breathing into the chest. Through the nostrils. You inhale and exhale through the nostrils. And just as if casually you are you inhale and exhale into the rib cage. That also gives your experience, or the mental awareness remains inside the heart. Continue. 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 Long and fast breathing into the rib cage. The ribs expand and contract. Physiologically, the modern science may say it's a rapid breathing. It has to do with the increase of oxygen concentration in the blood, raises alertness and awareness of the brain. That is what the modern science talks about. Yoga says, Eastern psychology says it releases. It takes the energy, it strips the energy from the subconscious and the accumulated impressions in the past that causes us the anxiety and the stress. Continue. 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 And stop it. We did the active step, and now in that state of the stillness and the sensation in the body, we start looking at the breath. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Why we do it? Why we are looking at the breath? We want to engage the mind to continue to live within with awareness and attention. When the breath goes in, count mentally in 1. When the breath comes out, count out 1, in 2. Go on counting the breath, but do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. When you do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath, you are sure that the subconscious, habitual, instinctual mind is not dominating, taking over you at this time. And it is so casual. What needs to be done? Nothing. Simply watching the breath going in and counting in 1. Breath coming out 1. From 1 to 25. When you complete, return, start again. 1 to 25. That is one aspect. Second is that if your mind claims you have made a mistake in counting, yes, you are aware, that's how you know it. You start again from 1. So why we do it? In order to maintain that awareness, in order to help the mind engage the conscious mind to live within. You are in a passive state where you are aware of the sensation in the stillness in the body. You are aware of the sensation of the breath going in and out. You are counting the breath from 1 to 25 and restart. You are also aware if your mind makes the mistake. Why it makes the mistake? Because somewhere subconscious mind drives your conscious mind away from counting. So the counting is a reality check, maintaining the awareness, and the mind remains engaged to live within. It is so simple. From very complex and challenging practices that we did in the past 40 years, they were required because we were not aware of the inner space. The mind was not ready for it, but now it is an easy thing to do. Continue with it. You're counting 1 to 25, make the mistake, restart. Mistake simply means that the subconscious, unconscious, or any thought related to anxiety might have taken over. You remind, you recall, you restart 1 to 25. But remember, we do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. That's what the impression from the lower consciousness changes. Now stop the counting, do nothing. So when you do nothing, that is the state of awakening. Awakening to the sensation and the stillness in the body. It is a matter of joy. You are aware of the breath going in and out. And you are also aware that you are living within. That is the key point. Living within is a joy. Living within is a joy, and in that state, Return again to the awareness of the breath. One point of awareness. Second point of awareness. You are also looking, the breath is going in and breath is coming out. Third point, you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. That is also clear. We are still in the state of doing nothing. Now when the breath goes in, look, see, inside the heart in the space. So simple. Good. And when the breath goes in, you see the triangle inside the heart. The breath comes out, you see the triangle inside the heart. I constantly change the practice. Why? In order to make your mind stronger, to release these impressions, and these steps will become a casual way of releasing anytime, anywhere. So when I say you to see the triangle, that means you simply see. You don't imagine, you don't focus, you don't make an effort, as if it is in front of your mental eye. That is the key point. Now when the breath goes in and comes out, breath goes in, let the breath and the mind move on a triangle. When it comes out, let the breath move the mind on a triangle. And now's the time to drop aim. The practice uses the mantra, but not for the sake of mantra. We are using the mantra for the sake of taking the mind deeper. That is the key. And taking the mind deeper, that means exploring the inner space. The breath and the mind moves on a triangle. Using the mantra and the yantra to allow the mind to go deeper. And it goes deeper to explore the inner consciousness. So no doubt the choice is there. Sometimes the mind drops into unconscious sleep, no problem. It will break. Sometime no. And now you are chanting, drop aim on each side of a triangle. When the breath goes in, breath comes out, casual. casual. What is being casual? You are driving, you see the car in front of you, on your sides on the lane, casual awareness, casual looking. But in that casual looking, you are dropping aim. Why? To sustain, to maintain awareness and attention. Sustain and maintain your awareness and attention. What happens? Helps to explore deeper. Continue. It prevents the influx of thoughts. It keeps the mind within. The waking state leads to awakening. That is what we are doing. And on doing nothing, remain as you are in the state of doing nothing. What is that state of doing nothing? You are fully aware of sensation, the stillness in the body. You are aware of the breath. You are also aware that as if you are very deep down inside you. You also experience a sense of emptiness, sense of inner peace. Yes, sometimes there is a forgetfulness and we return again. It is okay, that is what happens. There might be a sudden influx of the thought. Your mind will argue, oh, I missed it. No. They are on the surface. You are deep down. That is what a recognition is required at the conscious level. A single thought carries your mind away. Okay, and still you recognize that. What you recognize that? The thought is on the surface and you are deep down. You are deep down, awaken to inner peace. That is the key. Now, in that state of doing nothing, we are awakened. The state of doing nothing. We are aware and attentive, a waking state of deeper and higher consciousness inside. What we do nothing, it is the waking state leads to awakening. In that awakening, there is a recognition. There is a recognition that surfaced minds deeper mind, emptiness, joy, forgetfulness. All the different states are there. Let it be. So it is the awakening state that naturally releases the past old accumulated impressions, and we gradually move towards freedom. Look at the practice, so simple, so easy, and still so effective. Higher the practice is, simpler it becomes. And doing nothing, remain as you are. Still you are doing nothing and you are fully aware. The inner, deeper consciousness is a higher state of the nature of emptiness, of the nature of peace, of the nature of joy. And you recognize the surface level of the mind. Thought comes and goes, but you are still in peace. There is a forgetfulness and you return. Again there is a peace and the joy continues. We have not to get rid of the thoughts. We have not to get rid of the thoughts. We have to recognize. We have to recognize that there is peace, happiness, joy are present within me, present within you. That is the key of all meditation. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. from the right hand. Take your own time and check if the mind is not ready to move the head. You are for sure that the mind is deeper within. It bypassed. And bring your mind on the left hand. You may raise both your hands, put it on your eyes, open your eyes inside, and know your experiences.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine.
You see how easy it is for you now?
Yeah, yeah.